Hello folks, and welcome to the Elitecraft Minecraft server. 'Tis I, Llama Monster, riding a llama, because of course I am. Anyway, I've actually made quite a few improvements since the last time I made a video on the server, so I'm going to quick run through them and show you stuff. First major improvement is I, uh, I actually bothered to go to the end to something I've been putting off, and I got some supplies, which is nice. It's always good to have some shulker boxes. I didn't go nuts. I only visited like uh, two places. I grabbed two elytras. I already had these. I think I won this one from a building contest, and I'm wearing one that I got too. And I made some rockets and things. So that's neat. Now back here, yeah, I know. I'll show you that in a minute. But back here we have yeah, a giant Easter egg. I can't help but laugh every time I see this thing because it's ridiculous to me. But because it looks like it has the body of a frog, right? With a bunny head, and they had an Easter competition, and I was like, well, I want to join the Easter competition. That would be neat. So I made I designed this myself, as you can probably tell. And here's my entry. This is a rabbit. It looks like it has a painful skin disorder. To be fair, it kind of does. And yes, it has a mumbo mustache. Just roll with it. Why wouldn't it have a mumbo mustache? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't it? Bah. Anyway, over here you've probably noticed some jungle trees, and I decided, because of the furnace setup I have over there, I'm gonna need some wood for that. So that's what this is. The good thing about living in a desert is you just you clear up the sand, and you got these huge wide open spaces. You know, deserts are great. I don't usually base in a desert. I usually base near one, but I don't know. This is kind of working for me. Although technically, I think my base is in a river. Is my base in a river? I don't know. It might be. Anyway, I digress. And look in here. I made these guys so I can get lots of arrows. Those are handy. We have Mr. Dead Guy. Ow. Frightening these guys. He's enclosed right now so they can breed. And this, we have oofta, the Emerald Room. Supply 17 stacks of glass and 8 stacks of logs. Gets you, what's it like, 40 blocks of emeralds, something like that. So, these are my emerald makers. Basically, I give them glass panes, and then this over here, this setup is to, of course, turn the sand into glass. And I got a bunch over here, just just waiting. So basically, I have infinite emeralds in this room, fellers. I know. How awesome sauce is that? I think it's pretty cool. So, then of course I have my fellers here that are just kind of extra. So there's that. I've been making bricks too, because in my new mine, and I'll just show you in a second, there's a oh, what's that biome called with all the lush, I guess it's lush caves, isn't it? The lush greenness and all the stuff lying around. So I've been smelting that. Show you that in just a second. Um, is that all around here? I don't know. Let me do a quick fly around because I have done a bunch of stuff. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, Ugly Bunny, Big Addition, trees. You've seen that. This is Carlos Santana's little house. And, yeah, I guess that's about it. All right. So let's do the other thing. Now I know what you're thinking, and you're right. Why do I keep making these? Well, I like them, and they're giant llamas, and I'm the llama monster, and it just kind of makes sense, you know. So there you have it. Um, Animals keep spawning here, which is great. So I just murders them to death till they die from it, and I get free food. And there was a ton of sheep over here. I think I only fed them once, but there was a ton of them. Of course, this biome is the dark oak, so I guess they oh, there's one right there. They spawn in here constantly. There's sheep everywhere. So I don't know. I figure why not go ahead and use what I got. You know what? Maybe I ought to make a sheep farm over here. I may as well. I mean, because when I'm over here doing mining stuff, it'll activate the sheep farm. So I don't know. Maybe I could put a farm in there too. Plenty of room for activities. Let me show you inside. Like you haven't seen the inside of one of these yet. Did I not make an inside? I always make an inside. Maybe I didn't finish this one. I don't know. I make so many of them. Do I have access up top? No, no double doors. Yeah, I didn't finish the inside, but there's plenty of room in here if I want to do something, so that's cool. Um anyway, let's go over here to the mine, and this is the basically the last thing I worked on was this mine. Basically, I wanted to get lots of stuff, and I didn't want to have to deal with the water underneath my base. There's water just absolutely everywhere, and when you want to mine, you want to mine. You don't want to worry about like water nonsense like that. There's actually a couple pretty huge caverns down here too, which is neat. So I've been able to get all kinds of like resources and stuff. Just doing some exploring around like that. So, you know, so there you have it. For mobs that look so ominous on their little banners, they're really not particularly difficult to defeat. Anyway, thanks for watching, fellers. Just wanted to show you stuff, and I have showed you stuff. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If there's a project you think I need to work on or something like that. I didn't really ramble on too much in this video because there's a lot I wanted to show you, and I showed you a lot, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, have a wonderful day. This has been Llama, and I am out. Thank you for stopping by today to watch this video. Please do all the YouTuber stuff like liking and sharing and subscribing. And most importantly, have an absolutely wonderful day.